Hello, YouTube. I'm so hood. Yo, what up, YouTube? What's going on? I know you missed me. I know there was a little bit of a hiatus, but hey, I'm back and I'm in the hood today. Why? Because it's Robinhood's IPO today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Corey and I'm a host of the Pop the Chart live stream. First and foremost, I am not a financial advisor. You got to invest in the market at your own risk. We're doing a special today. We're a little bit into the market. It's 10 a.m., y'all, and we're here and we're ready for the Robinhood IPO. All my AMC GameStop apes, are you ready to short this stock? I wore a hoodie just for this, alright? I had to do it. I'm so hood. Alright, I'll take the hood off. Alright, let's get serious. Let's get serious up in here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come on in. Yo. I hit the pop the chart right at the beginning. That was for all the peeps back in the day that got duped by Robinhood. I played that for you, gave you a little special pop the chart right off the bat. But hey, AMC, look at it, $39, up 1.88% today. We got a lot going on. We got a lot to cover. We got live news. We got all kinds of stuff. We'll be covering AMC GameStop, and of course, we're gonna cover Robinhood today as they IPO on the stock market. I was going to do the show yesterday. They pushed the IPO all the way back to today, so I had to pull the show back a day. But we're here. We're ready to go. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Come on in. Hit up the live chat. Let's go for the IPO. Share out the stream, by the way. Let some people know. Say, hey, come on in. Hit up Stocktwits. Hit up Twitter. Say, come on. Yo, Corey's got a show, and he's going to be covering the IPO. I want to see. I want to know. I'm even going to put up a poll here in just a moment. A poll to see what you think. Is Robinhood going to go up? Is it going to go down? What do you think on the IPO special here, right here on Pop the Chart? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, getting the high quality H2O up in here. All right. Gotta plug my headphones in though so I can hear you. I just hit the little unplug button there. I know we got some peeps up in here. Come on in, say hi, introduce yourself. Feel free to hang out. I know some of you probably wondering what happened to you, Corey. Where you been at? I told you a while back. It's the next couple weeks are gonna be really busy with football and things that I got going on. I have not stopped. I've been building a carport outside of my house, so and I can only do that at certain times. So I've been trying to get that done and whatever, you know, especially considering we got weather coming in. And who would have thought? It's been sunny as all get out. And the day that Robinhood IPOs, it gonna rain. It gonna rain. That's right. It's gonna rain. I know some people are probably some are probably excited for the Robinhood IPO. I am not a Robinhood investor. I will not be investing. I can tell you that right now in Robinhood. That is, I cannot come to terms with myself psychologically, you know, deep down inside. I feel like if I was to invest in that company, it'd be like stabbing myself in the heart, if you know what I'm saying. So I can't find myself to do it. If y'all want to scalp it, make some money off of it, more power to you. I'm not going to do it. Why? Because I am not all about that. I am with the Ape Nation. That's why I put on the, you can even look on the picture. They got the little non-smoking sign, the crossing out on the, looks like, you know, the Wall Street Bets guy just went on there, crossed out Robinhood. So I put that on there, and it actually says at the bottom of that picture, something like this stock is, like it has GameStop on there. It says this stock is no longer supported by Robinhood on there. That's exactly what it is. You know, all my GameStop people out there that got duped, all my ANC people that got duped, everybody that got duped back in the day, you know, earlier this year. Hey, this day's for you. This day's for you to kind of, you know, throw up the old middle finger, so to speak. If you want, you can throw up both of them. It's okay. It's okay to do that today. But you know what? We're still going to cover it. We're still going to talk about it. We want to see what happens. Robinhood set the IPO today, and I will keep a watch out of what they're saying on Robinhood as I type in, by the way, hood is what their ticker symbol is today. Let's hit a real quick refresh real fast on Robinhood. Hit the refresh and it's showing $38. I think they fixed the bug. Hold on a minute. Holy smokes, they fixed the bug in the new update. Something just happened that I just noticed. Usually when I click out of the IPO and I click over here, there's you know, it like glitches. It's not glitching anymore. I had the new update just the other day. So there we go. Hood at $38 expected to release on the market today, right here on the show. I started the show a little later today because I know that first and foremost, I had to take my daughter to my parents' house today, so I was a little busy doing that. But second and most, I know that they say IPOs usually rock at 10. They don't usually come out though until, you know, 11, 12, 1-ish. So we'll see. It's going to be one of those waiting games to see when an IPO pops up. I will keep Hood up here in the thing just so we can keep track of what's going on with Robinhood throughout the day. I may click in and out and check out some news and see what's going on. So probably won't go all day today. Keep that in mind. It'll just be for the most part through the Robinhood IPO, as I've got other things I've got to do today, as well as get ready for yet another football practice should we end up having it, as if the weather cooperates today. Alright, so good deal. Again, I don't know if my live chat's even working. If y'all can hear me, make sure you hit up that live chat. I'm gonna pop it out, pop it back in just to make sure, because usually I got somebody saying something by now. Come on, people, let's go! Boom, boom, boom! Yeah! All right, I'm gonna put up this poll on Twitter. I didn't go to Twitter here. Twitter poll. Yo, Serena, what up, Serena? How you doing? Welcome. Okay, so the live chat is working. Thank you so much for listening in here this morning. Let's go. Twitter, where you at? Tweet. Come on. I'm gonna put up a poll really quick. I gotta put up a poll. I was gonna do it before I started the show, and then I actually forgot about it. I was like trying to get stuff together, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, I forgot the poll. It's all good. I'll put it up right now. Serena says, yeah, thumbs up. Serena, are you in on Hood or are you against Hood? Come on, I gotta know. What is your plans for the Robinhood IPO? Let's see here. Sweet. Oh, yeah. Alright, Serena says, I got some Hood. I mean, like the actual stock or like this kind of Hood right here. You know, you gotta put this over here. This kind of Hood, yeah. I feel like a boxer right now. Like I feel like I could be in like the movie Creed. It's like Rocky up in here. Oh yeah. BB has been doing you dirty, huh? Little BlackBerry action. By the way, I pulled up Lending Club today because it was number one right now on the stocks. But hey, I'll pull up BlackBerry. You want to look at it? Let's look at it. Let's look at BlackBerry. Let's take a look at the old BB. Yeah, there's the old BB right there. You know me right there. Check that out. 1060. It's down 1.60%. So it's giving you a little bitty punch in the gut there, Serena. Yeah. Little punchy punch. She's like, I will pray for it. Oh, yeah. Alright, I just gotta put this link out really quick. And then I could post this on Twitter. Give me the link. Where's my link? Come on. Where's my link? Ah, there you are. I see you, Link. I see you there. Shaking that thing. Oh, y'all know that's funny. We're having some fun today. All right. All right, so here's the poll I put. I am live streaming the coverage of the Robinhood IPO, and I have to know, are you buying Robinhood or shorting Hood? And then I got all the cash tags and so forth and so on there. And it says, choice 1, buying Robinhood. Choice 2, shorting Robinhood. Choice 3, just watching. Or choice 4, which is hell no. I gotta see how many hell no's I get out of there, alright? Alright, it's out there, ladies and gentlemen. It is out there. The poll right there. It said Robinhood Markets is indicated to open at $41. Originally said 42, now 41. CEO of Latin says he hasn't thought much about whether Robinhood itself will become a meme stock. So let's see. We'll learn some more. Hey, yo, high five. What up, man? Welcome. I just posted out a poll on Twitter. I want to see what people say. We're doing the IPO launch today. Why would you want to buy Robinhood? They are a train wreck. I know. Hey, yo, I'm in the hood today. Look at this hood. That doesn't mean I'm supporting the hood. It just means I'm in the hood. I'm wearing the hood. I just wanted to say I'm so hood. That's all. Hi-Fi's like, you crazy, man. You crazy. Hey, I was all excited yesterday. I was getting ready to do the show, and then I looked and said, Robinhood's not till tomorrow. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess that means I got to flip tomorrow and today, considering I had stuff planned for today. So I had to do that yesterday. So that's where I was at yesterday, if you're wondering. But let's pull it up. Robinhood is, okay, so now they're saying 40.25. 40.25 right now on Robinhood. All right, Robinhood. Let's pull this over here and make it a little bit more appealing. Here we go. I gotta look at the screen, make sure I don't, like, hide it or anything here. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Yeah, so anyway, I put a poll up there. I said, I gotta know. Are you buying? Are you shorting? Are you just watching? Or hell no. That's what I put. That's a pretty solid poll right there, if you ask me. That's a pretty solid poll. Let's go over to Stocktwits. Stocktwits! Let some people know about the show. Oh, man. So they're saying Robinhood's gonna go up. It's expected to come out at 38 bucks. 38 bucks. Which, how weird is it that AMC's $38 right now? You see that? Oh, we're gonna come out the same price as AMC, huh? I see what you did there. Hi-Fi said a pretty solid poll. That's what she said. Oh, you dirty-minded person, you. You're so dirty. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. Come on, get your mind out of the gutter. Alright, do they got Hood on, Oh, they already got it on Stocktwits. It's ready to go. Oh man, here we go. Alright, letting all the peeps in the world know we got it on the show. Alright, cool. I just posted it out there. It's on Stocktwits now. Boom, boom, boom. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Here we go. I said, Ape Nation, I got your coverage of the Hood IPO Launch. I want to see what people say. I say, come on in. Tell me what you think. I gotta know. I gotta know what love is. No, all right, come on. I wanna know. I'll stick to my day job. We got some people rolling in here. Welcome. Come on in. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Join in. We are covering the Robinhood IPO, and also we're covering AMC GameStop. We got BlackBerry on your screen and a whole lot more, including crypto, live news, and everything to the right of your screen, which currently I'm actually just following the release of Robinhood to see what happens. I gotta know, are you shorting it? Are you buying it? Are you in on it? Are you against it? Are you just saying HE doubles hockey sticks? No, I gotta know. Hit up the live chat. Come on, let's do this today. My name's Corey, by the way. First and foremost, for those of you that are new to the show, new to the channel, I am not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you what to do with your money. You got to make your own decisions. You got to invest in the market at your own risk. All right, so keep that in mind. But I will give you the most educated information that I could give you so that you can make the most educated decisions in the market. Today is a day that will live in infamy, right? I feel like it's but here's the odd thing, right? So like AMC was it's at 39 now, but it was at 38. Robinhood releasing at 38, the same as AMC. What? Mind blown. Yes, and if you're wondering why I'm wearing the hood right now, it's just so I could say that, you know, I'm in the hood, even though I'm not buying the hood. All right, I'm sorry for those of you that are in on it. I can't. I feel like that would be like stabbing, like my view, you know, my beliefs in the heart if I invested in that stock. But who's to say that some of the ones that got dupes back in you know, February, back in there, you know, some of the ones that got duped by, you know, the GameStop, AMC craze, everything that happened. Who's to say that they don't short that stock? All right? Who's to say that they don't drive that price down and say, hey, here's what you get. Here's what you get, Robinhood. You know, you get what's coming to you. You're going to come out on the market right after. Now, I get it. People were saying it's a hot thing to do. Hi-Fi saying, hey, I think Robinhood IPO will be a grab and dash. You know, a dine and dash. Yeah, they're saying it's down. They're saying $40 now. $40. It's updated instead of $40.25. They're going to say on 2.8 million shares. They're saying it's indicating $40 even, Steven, right there on Robinhood. $40. There you go. $40. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah. Yo, Hi-Fi, do I look like a boxer right now? I feel like a boxer. Like, I'm looking at my, like, the hood right now, and I'm like, man, like I feel like I'm getting ready for the Olympics right now. Like, come on. Rub it up. That's what I feel like. Whew. All right, I gotta slow down. It's getting hot in here. Oh, it's getting hot. Okay. The fat kid in me just came out. That just happened. I'm in the corner. Oh, man. I'm spitting in the bucket. All right, in case you're wondering why I'm so crazy this morning, I really didn't get much sleep last night. I'm gonna be honest with you. No sleep whatsoever. No sleep for the wicked. Alright, what do y'all think? What's gonna happen? Is Robinhood gonna go up? Is it gonna go down? I gotta know. Let's look at the poll. Let's see the update on the poll, because the poll's getting some votes right now, and it's pretty crazy. 38.8% are saying hell no. 38.8%. 26.5% said they're just watching. 10.2% said they're shorting Robinhood, and 24.5% are saying they're buying it. People are buying Robinhood right now. 24% say I'm in. I'm buying it. I'm buying Robinhood. While 10% say they are shorting it. So right now it sounds like the other 14% is gonna win, based on the poll. So if you're you know what I mean, if you believe polls, it looks like the price may go up. And you got 26% that are just watching. They're just kind of hanging out, just saying, hey, I'm just gonna watch it. All right, just gonna kind of keep an eye on it. But 24%. However, you got the other 40% that's saying, hell no, I'm not touching that with a with a 10-foot pole. Not happening. Not even close. Don't even want to be there. Don't want nothing to do with that. Serena says, how do you think their IPO will be affected by letting people buy in early? I don't really understand it. So they have the ability to buy in based on their, which is kind of funny because, you know, they are, you know, they're a platform, so they give people the ability. But yes, they have the ability to buy in early. So they already kind of have an idea of where the price is going to go based on that early buy, right? Like, they kind of have okay, well, we got this many people buying it. Typically, this many buy it on the market, buy IPOs. No, you know, no matter what it is. And then, you know, so they can do some data. They can have some, stuff on it. I mean, it's kind of the same thing as, so think of it this way. When they do IPO, typically they give shares to people that work for a company. And so they already have those shares. But as soon as it goes live, they have the ability to buy or to sell them if they want and make a profit, which is typically what happens, right? So as soon as they hit the market, there's a lot of money gets flooded in, price goes up, they didn't pay for it, so it's free money. All they have to do is basically sell out, and so you'll see that. You'll see a lot of employers do that. So it's very similar, very, very similar, Serena, to that sort of thing. They're just allowed them to buy in early, saying, hey, look, if you're a Robinhood person, you can buy some of these shares, and then when it IPOs, you'll have you'll have a portion. You will have the ability to make some money. So it's an added bonus for some people that are on the Robinhood train. I am not. I missed that train. That train just went right on by. And I was like, bye, see you later. You guys don't realize that the track, it ends down there. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. That's my thought. But then again, hey, I could be completely wrong, right? The stock can end up skyrocketing. Who knows? Now they're saying $40 on 2.4 million shares. So there's actually less shares now. All of a sudden, being indicated 0.4 billion shares. So there you go. Difference of 0.4. But they're pretty solid. They're saying it's $40. I mean, it's not doing a whole lot of movement. I think the people that, in my opinion, I think the people that are in on Robinhood are the ones that are in on it. Yeah, anybody who has anything to do with the retail craze that's interested in Wall Street bets or anything like, AMC, GameStop, I think they're just kind of like, you know what, screw you, we're not investing in you, have a nice day, whatever, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the one thing that Robinhood is going to have trouble with, is that they did piss off a big portion of the retail investor, craze. Like the majority of the retail investors that invest every day, not the ones that just do it here and there, right? So, I think that's where they're gonna fall short. Is they're gonna lose a big portion of the crowd that they could have gained. Honestly, if they wouldn't have pissed off that crowd and they IPO'd like with that crowd like enjoying it, like Robinhood could have went to the moon easily, because they could have had a lot of people jumping in on that. Now, it's not that they're not going to have a lot of people, but I think they're missing out on a big portion. People like me who might have invested in it. Oh. Alright, the ones that are shorting it are actually moving down. We're getting a higher percentage, or actually, the percentage kind of slowly moved to the hell no side, but very still similar on the shorting and buying. 23.1% to 9.6. All right. All right, so earlier this morning, it looks like an article came out saying Robinhood Market CEO says it is clear companies' customers are interested in cryptocurrencies, so they're definitely probably going to start heading up that train. Let's see, 1009. Let's see what else. Vlad Tenev says, CEO Vlad Tenev says, haven't thought much about whether Robinhood itself will become a meme stock. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's see. Robinhood reportedly held exploratory conversations with decentralized exchange Uniswap. So there you go. Robinhood seems to be working with Uniswap on the crypto side of things. So let's take a look at that real quick, and then we'll talk about the expectations for the IPO here. It says Robinhood reportedly held exploratory conversations with decentralized exchange DeFi, basically Uniswap. It says the newly listed trading platform Robinhood Markets Hood has reportedly met with the development team behind decentralized exchange Uniswap. According to a report from The Block, Mary Catherine Latter, Chief Operating Officer Uniswap Labs, said that Uniswap and Robinhood have held exploratory conversations. Latter's comments were in the reference to statements made by Uniswap Labs growth lead Ashley Schnapp at HCC and Ethereum conference in Paris last week. What the partnership would look like? Well, one cool thing that we're actually been talking about with them is the way to use Uniswap to automatically settle a trade. For example, right when it happens with the user, said Schaap during a panel discussion. She also went on to state that Robinhood was looking to integrate with Uniswap because the firm needs deeper pools of liquidity, given the fact that traditional market makers are not meeting their ends. Uniswap Labs COO Mary Catherine Latter later informed the Block that comments made during the presentation concerning Robinhood were mistaken and that Uniswap and Robinhood have no current relationship. Robinhood declined to comment on the potential integration. The trading app will go public later today with shares priced at $38, valuing the company at $32 billion. Price action at press time, the market-leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin was back above 39,944, gaining 0.96% overnight. During the same period, Uniswap gained 4.26%, was trading at $19.47, while Ethereum was just up 1.57%, trading at $2,317. So there you go. There might be some talk. There may not be some talk. We'll see. Josh, what up, Josh? Welcome. Total Noob here. Can you tell me what time this will open? Okay, so here's the deal. On IPOs, there really is no set time. All right, any IPO that comes out, they just go when they go. So, like, basically, you just got to come over here. You got to hit the refresh button, and you got to see, did it come open? And it didn't. But that's pretty much the life of an IPO, man. So it'll tell me over here, it opened for trade, and then I'll refresh it. So I'll have the deets right there and there for it. So currently, it's indicating $40 a share right now, even though it's supposed to be $38. They're indicating $40. You can kind of see some of the stuff, the action kind of coming in over here in the level 2s. You have to keep that in mind. So I've had it to where they said they were going to open at 10 a.m. and it not open till 2 p.m. Seriously, like you can be here all day just sitting chill and wait. Like it's one of those things. So it just depends. It depends on when they're. But the thing is, you are seeing some indications come across. Usually, when these indications are coming across, that means it's typically ready to go or getting closer to being ready to go. So that is good that we're seeing indications pretty early on a regular interval here. But let's see here. NASDAQ site shows expectation for Robinhood market shares to open for quote at 10:10 a.m. They said 10:10. Expect to open for trade 10:20. IPO price. So there you go. 10:20, right? 10:10. It's 10:39. Nothing yet, right? So there you go. That's right there. Let's see. Overweight rating. Atlantic Equities initiates the coverage of Robinhood, saying they're overweight. 32 billion valuation as the price IPO at the lower end of the range. Lack of investor interest or a conscious decision. So that's the questions everybody's asking. You know, is it something that people are in on? Are they not in on? Whatever, you know. So I decided to put a poll out there on Twitter. If you haven't had a chance, there's a link in the description to my Twitter that you could go on and you can click the poll. Currently, let me hit the refresh button and go to the profile here. Let's see. All right. It says right now, I got 23.6% says they're buying Robinhood, 9.1% say they're shorting Robinhood, 27.3% says just watching, and 40% are saying hell no, meaning they're not going to touch it at all. So there you go. Hell no. HC double hockey sticks. Not touching it. So, it says Robinhood telling institutional investors about plans to become a market maker to reduce reliance on payment for order flow, which now represents 70% of its revenues. SEC scrutinizing PFOF, and investors fear it could impact Hood's bottom line. So there you go. So they're talking about that. And now they're saying $39.90. $39.90 on the update. $39.90. $39.90 on the IPO. All right. We'll keep watching shit. I mean, it can be anytime. As soon as it says it's go, I will refresh and we'll hit it and see what it goes. I'll bring it up full screen as well. And we will follow through the release of the IPO of Robinhood. And yes, I am still wearing my hoodie right now. I still got the hood on. I'm still in the hood. I know y'all think it's funny. Y'all are enjoying it. Enjoying it. Oh, Serena, thank you for following me on Twitter. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what some people are saying on Stocktwits right now. Let's see what they're the update here. It's saying tank this POS, worst customer service of all. And some people look like they got the poop coming out the pipe, if you know what I'm saying. Someone put should do well, but still holding. I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah, but good job. We'll take it. Trying to get top dollar valuation doesn't leave much room for an investor. Not to mention, by allowing so many of their own clients to buy in, they can lock in a lot of shares at an inflated price by selling the IPO hype to those very same customers. Not much in an IPO, if you ask me. Seems like very little room for IPO investors to snag a profit. Also screams desperation to get the market while they can. In light of the massive amount of information in regards to just how many lawsuits plague them. Also, I imagine a good portion of Robinhood users would have been shafted by them in the past in one way or another, so why would they want to invest in said company? I like it. I will take that view. I think that's a solid way to look at it. I really do. I think this is a solid way to look at it. Nothing would make me happier than to see this get shorted to the ground. What comes around goes around. So many people. So many people. I tell you what, there's a lot of people posted on there. A lot of people posted on there about a lot of negativity coming across it. Again, I think they brought that on themselves. So they're showing Robinhood right now at $1.90 more than what it's expected to be priced at. The price is at $38. They're expected $39.90. $39.90. So Serena said she's got some hood. She's got some hood. Of course, Robinhood currently trending on Twitter. Said, big day for Kevin Durant, Rich Kleiman, and 35 Ventures. Mercury raised a Series B at $1.6 billion. 10x their previous investment, and Robinhood is going public at 4x their initial investment. This is after 60 times upside at Coinbase and 16 times from Acorns earlier in 2021. Monster year. Oh, so they're making some big money. Says NASA Snoop invested 0.220, so 20 cents per share in a Series A. Trey posted, very interested to see how Robinhood IPO is going to go. Today, going to be eating popcorn from the sidelines. Eating popcorn from the sidelines. I see you. I see you, Trey. I see you, dog. I see you over there. Yo, what up? I can't read your name. I apologize, but it says win trade Hood. Well, Hood is whatever it opens. It's one of those that it's an IPO, so they don't give you they'll send you a time. It said 10 a.m., but it's 10:49. So every IPO I've ever done on here, it's always been super late. So it can be any time from now, probably typically by 1-2ish at the latest. So sometime within the next few hours, I would say. Typically, and it could be right now. But nope, I hit the refresh button and nothing. So not right now. We're just kind of waiting. It's a wait and see kind of thing, but we're following it. We're following it. Currently expected to be at $39.90. It's at the was supposed to open at 38, but they're saying $39.90. So they're saying it's going to be up just a little bit on Robinhood. All right, Nick. What up, Nick? Yeah, it's got the it says hood. I see you. Hey, we're waiting for it. We're waiting for Robinhood to see where it's gonna go. We're waiting for it. As soon as they're expecting $39.90. And so we'll see it. It's originally supposed to open at $38, $39.90 is current indication. Of course, it started at 42, then went to 41, then went to 40 and a quarter, then to 40, and then $39.90. So it just keeps decreasing. Okay, so it literally they started at 42 and they've been working their way back. So if it gives me another update, odds are it'll probably be like $39.50 or something. So it's looking right around that $39, $38 mark. Doesn't look like they're getting this crazy huge jump up from what the actual price is. So we'll see. Alright, we got some news right now coming out of CNBC. Alright, Kramer is saying Robinhood's IPO plays with fire, and it's the toughest one I've ever seen. Alright, it's according to CNBC coming out. As we, oh man, it's gonna be one of those, huh? You gotta have the subscription. What? When did CNBC started doing that? What? Oh, come on now. Really? What? Oh, yeah, you gotta be... Oh, man, figures. Every time we get a article like that, well, oh, well, you know what? It just won't get read. It is what it is. Well, at least we got the headline. There you go. They're saying... Kramer says Robinhood's IPO plays with fire. It's the toughest one I've ever seen. They're playing with fire. I agree. 100% agree with that statement. I think, you know, like I said, I kind of mentioned it a little bit ago. I said I think they pissed too many people off. I mean, I'm looking at my my poll that I put on Twitter, and currently 40% saying hell no, they won't even touch it. Wouldn't even touch it at all. Don't even want it. 27% says they're watching it. So there you go. 67.3% are either watching it or saying hell no. And then you got another 9.1% that says they're shorting it. So there you go. Only 23.6% out of 100 says they'll buy it. So you're just, okay, well 25% just changed. 25%. So there you go. So a quarter, 1/4 of it. So 25%. 1 out of every 4 says I'll buy it. 1 out of every 4. All right, so coming out of CNN Business, what makes Robinhood's IPO stand out? So here's a little bit of an article here. Robinhood makes its Wall Street debut on Thursday. The fast-growing trading app has provided a new generation of everyday investors with access to financial markets, but it's also highly controversial. What's happening? The company's initial public offering, priced at $38 a share, on the low end of the expected range, that values the firm at $32 billion. That suggests demand may have been softer than anticipated. But the action isn't over yet. Investors and IPO experts are closely watching Robinhood's first day of trading on the NASDAQ. Much of the interest is due to the unusual feature of Robinhood's IPO. The company set aside up to 35% of shares for individual investors on its platform, a huge chunk of stock that could fuel initial volatility. So there you go. It says, as I recall, there has not been a company doing what Robinhood is planning to do at the magnitude they're planning to do it, said R.A. Faroknia, a professor at Columbia Business School and executive director of the Columbia FinTech Initiative. He added that if the process doesn't go smoothly, Robinhood would be in uncharted regulatory territory at a time when the company is already under the microscope. As for the big picture, Robinhood's stated mission is democratizing financial markets. In line with that message, it's tried to make its IPO more accessible to retail investors and not just the financial elite, in part by offering a sizable portion of shares to customers at the IPO price. Typically, up to 85% of IPO shares will go to institutional investors like hedge funds and money managers, according to Rina Agarwal, a professor of finance at Georgetown University. The remainder are allocated to individual investors, but banks often distribute them among high net worth clients. IPOs have been allocated to retail investors in a big way, she said. That leaves these investors out of luck when new stocks experience a typical pop. Yeah, that's right, pop, like pop the chart, baby, on the first day of trading, soaring above their offer price. That's not a problem this time around, at least if you use Robinhood, but the scale of the company's retail allocation is creating lots of uncertainty. Watch this space. If the stock makes big moves in early trading, some customers may opt to sell their shares, generating turbulence. Like other brokerages, Robinhood IPO Access program has a policy to discourage what's known as flipping, the practice of reselling shares shortly after the IPO to net a quick profit. Robinhood customers who sell shares within 30 days of an IPO may be barred from participating in IPOs for 60 days. Yet Agarwal says still expects some flipping to take place. If the stock jumps up a huge amount, there's going to be retail investors who say, I want to cash out, she said. And that's true. As again, Robinhood getting updated, indicating now $39.25, which is, I said $39.50 or $39.25. So there you go. I was right. It just keeps going downward. Keeps going downward on Robinhood. So there's that. All right. So Robinhood will build up goodwill with customers and drum up
publicity for its IPO product if the effort runs smoothly, according to Verotnia. But if there are technical glitches or other problems, the company could find itself in trouble. Robinhood already has been in the hot seat, he said, and can they afford this? Earlier this week, Robinhood disclosed that regulators are investigating the fact that CEO Vlad Titov is not licensed with FINRA, Wall Street's powerful self-regulator. They're also probing whether Robinhood employees traded shares of GameStop and AMC and other meme stocks before the app instituted restrictions during January's frenzy. Last month, FINRA slapped Robinhood with its biggest ever penalty, accusing the company of giving investors false or misleading information. One issue the agency cited was Robinhood's options trading procedures, which were the heart of the recently settled lawsuit filed by the family of a 20-year-old Robinhood trader who died by suicide last year. Such regulatory headaches are a reason to think Robinhood shares could be choppy in the long run, as well as in the near term, Agarwal said. GDP data will shine in light of the U.S. recovery. Now, I think this is just a different article added to the end of it. Yep, okay. And they're talking about that. So that was the end of the article. So I apologize if that jumped into something else. I guess they were doing multiple articles on the same page. But there you go. Basically, Robinhood's in the hot seat. They're in the hot seat. And it started indicating 42, coming closer to 39. It looks like, and here's the thing. Anybody who was initially into Robinhood, if you bought shares previously, you are under a 30-day non-sell period, meaning that if you sell, you'll be banned from buying any IPOs for a 60-day period. So basically means you can still sell. If you don't care about any other IPOs for 2 months, then you don't care, whatever. Then you can sell. But if you're worried about that, then you're stuck in the stock for 30 days. A minimum of 30 days. So there you go. Keep that in mind. Alright, we got some peeps up in here. Come on in. If you haven't had a chance yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to join this channel. Yes, I do. I typically do the show each day, market open to market close, but I've been real busy past couple weeks, so I've kind of fell to the wayside a little bit, which I do apologize for. Just so you know, it's a busy time of the year for me. I coach football, so I'm on the go quite a bit. But and I've been doing some other things around my house, trying to get things done. But regardless, I'm still with you. I'm here for the good stuff. All right, I'm here. I made time for the Robinhood IPO, y'all. I made time. I gotta pull this hood off. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot. Woo! Man, I'm sweating up in here. Serena says, "I'll sell if it pumps. I don't use Robinhood anyway." Oh, I got you. You don't use it. You don't use it. Serena says, "I'm not using it. I'm just abusing. I'm scalping." And that, Serena, is absolutely okay. Or like they say in the Little Rascals, okay. I know you get a kick out of that. All right, so we're taking a look. Let's see. Let's get a real quick update. AMC, look at this, $38, which is what Robinhood's expected to open at. It's pretty close to right around the same price, $39.25. It hit 40 today, so there you go. GameStop, it's currently $168.68, so it's down a little bit, heading towards that 150 mark. And then BlackBerry's at $10.57, down 1.9%. But we're gonna keep our eye on Robinhood for the opening. Justin, what up? Welcome back. I'm more excited about Dole tomorrow. What's up, guys? Dole. He says, "I'm excited about Dole." Yeah. The fruit company. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. So, who don't like fruit, right? Yeah, it's, you know, yeah. I tell you what, especially in some like pina coladas, you gotta put a lime in the margarita. I mean, come on, you gotta have a little bit of fruits for that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta put a lime in your Corona. I literally just said like I love pina coladas. I love margaritas. Yeah, anything along that lines, like anything beachy, I'm all about it. I'm straight up beachy. I love that stuff. Dole, baby. So people are replying. They're replying. So I put, if you tag Wall Street Bets, you're gonna get 25% buying it. Those in GME, I'm gonna guess, are the hell knows. That's what they said. And then there's a reply that says, those 25% are gonna be bag holding. That's funny. As for the replying to my poll on Twitter, if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, I posted a poll out there. Yeah, 25%. They're saying they're buying it. Let's see. That says they're one of the biggest in the world, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yes, Dole's huge. When I think Dole, I think of the pineapples in the can, the cherries. Yeah. Although I gotta say, there is something to be said for getting a really good fresh pineapple and cutting it up, yourself. Something to be said for that. Every now and then you get a good one. Although, I haven't had a really good pineapple in a while. I feel like they're kind of falling to the wayside. When every once in a while though, I'll find one and it's just like delicious. I'm like, this pineapple's amazing. Like, I had some in Vegas. I got some in Vegas. That was, it was 2019. Like April of 2019, I think it was in Vegas. And, there was somewhere, I forget, I was at a buffet somewhere, and they had some really dang good pineapple. I don't know where they got it from, but it was delicious. I was like, oh my lord, this is the sweetest pineapple I've ever ate in my life. But like, if you get it at the store, it just don't seem like it's as good anymore. Oh man, indicated to open now at $39. It's going down even further. $39 on Robinhood. It started at 42 and has worked its way to 39. People are not that interested, it looks like. That or they're just lowering their amounts. They're lowering it. They're like, oh man, not getting the excitement that we thought. Oh, nothing better than a fresh pineapple grilled on the grill. Oh yeah, get it. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah. You're making this fat kid hungry over here. IPO. Alrighty. It looks like by in the live chat that we got some peeps coming in from all over the world, by the way. If you're still in here and you're from outside the United States, tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Alright, so it's been a little over an hour since they've expected Robinhood to open up. But, so we're still just hanging in there. Now, look, I've seen a lot of them open up around 11:30 to 12, okay? Just a little before lunchtime, that kind of thing. So just hang in there. Don't go anywhere. This is, I'm from the United States, North Carolina. Raise up, take your shirt off, spin around your head like a helicopter. Every time I hear that, North Carolina or South Carolina, I always say that. That's like your anthem. That's the anthem. Whoa. Dude, that song haunted us forever. And it still does. And it still does. There you go. Right there for you. Oh man, 39 bucks. $1. If you got it at 38, you're gonna make, sounds like you're gonna make $1 per share. So however many shares you have, you might make $1 today on Robinhood. Dust says, I think a helicopter swung my shirt one time, and that was because of a bunch of yellow jackets. A bunch of yellow jackets. Like, He's like running away, being attacked by bees. Oh man. Oh. For those of you that know who I am, you know that I'm a big Bengals fan. Cincinnati Bengals is where I'm from. And I just got a tweet on Twitter. It says day 2, and it's Jamar Chase catching a football. Catching a football. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, NFL season's coming right around the corner. And speaking of that, I'm kind of excited. HOFV. I actually, for those of you that have been following the show, I actually took one of my stocks that I made a little bit of profit in yesterday, and I turned around and I averaged down an HOFV yesterday. His HOFV went down to literally $2.88 yesterday, or like $2.87 or something like that. I was like, oh my lord, it's the lowest it's been in like forever. So I ended up averaging down a little bit on it. So excited. Vlad Tinif tells Robinhood investors what to expect. What to expect? Let's take a read on it. Robinhood Markets Incorporated is set to begin trading publicly on the NASDAQ Thursday. Robinhood's mission is to democratize finance for all. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tinif said Thursday on CNBC's Squawk on the Street. Starting from nothing, Tinif was able to create a company that now serves more than 22 million customers, Tinif told CNBC. Robinhood's stock will have one of the largest retail allocations ever, he said. We are very proud to give our customers access, Tinif told CNBC. He thinks it's important for there to be dialogue between retail investors and the companies in which they are invested. Robinhood plans to try new things, he added. At the beginning of 2021, Robinhood came under scrutiny for its business model in which it accepts payments for order flow rather than charging its users commissions on their trades. The business model which Robinhood helped pioneer has become the standard business model for retail brokerage in the U.S., Tinif said. Potential investors can expect to see Robinhood diversify its business and revenue streams over time, he said. The company aims to turn first-time investors into long-term investors, Tinif told CNBC. As for price action, at last check Thursday, Robinhood was indicated to begin trading at $39 a share. Oh. So Tinif is saying, hey, we want to turn first-time investors into long-term investors. Oh. You could take that any way you wanted. You can take that anyway. Oh, man. Oh, Robinhood's so good. We gonna take you from one time to all the time. Yeah, I see what you did there, Vlad. I see what you did there. He said, we gonna give our Robinhood investors some love. That's the thing, though. It sounds like they're doing some stuff in the works. However, they said that they were working with Uniswap, and then all of a sudden Uniswap said, no, we're not working with them, so I don't know. It's hard to know what to believe anymore. They could just be making stuff up just to try to get people to invest in the company. So keep that in mind. You're like, oh, it's our IPO time. Oh, let's make up some stories to get some people to invest. right. Dustin said, what do you think is going to happen whenever they outlaw payment for order flow? Do you think essentially they will have to start charging us to trade? Would it be that bad of a thing to charge us? Well, see, that's the thing in the payment for order flow. What people don't realize is you're actually still being charged. You're just not being charged as much. So if you go in, so like I'll use E-Trade for example. All right, so if I go and I look at my trades, well, I'll show that I made some money. If you actually do the math and you go and you look at the actual sell where you bought for this and sold for that, you'll notice that your payout isn't as much, and that's because they take some change every time you sell. On the back end, they will take a little bit of change. And that, so they're already charging you regardless. They're just, and so that's the thing. Every transaction that comes through, they take some change. That change adds up when you have that many transactions a day. And then think about that over a year, you know, all those transactions. Like, they're making tons of money off that little bit of payment for order flow. So here's the deal, right? We're already being charged for that. So even if they came back and they did it on the front end, like, and they charged a few cents on the front end, what's the difference? That's what I don't understand. I think that's where people are having trouble with it, is people aren't realizing that they're being charged. So like, I can literally pull up my account and show you, like, every time that I sell or whatever, there's like a little bit of change that comes off. That's not there. Like, the math doesn't add up. It's like, if you literally try to do your normal math on it, like, okay, well, I bought it for this, sold it for that. Wait a minute. Why do I only have this much? And then you go in and you'll notice that each transaction is just a few cents lower than what your actual gain should have been. So, and you'll notice that they take that on the back end. They're actually taking that money and they're pocketing it. And that is that payment for order flow. So, alright, but if they come up and they say, oh, we're gonna charge 99 cents a trade, or $4.99 a trade, or $3.99 a trade like they used to, then that's just crazy. Because they weren't getting that before. So you know what I mean? Like, if they're gonna do it and pay up front, then it needs to be like, you know, a few cents, or like, you know, a very, very small percentage of your overall trade, like 0.01% or something. You know what I mean? Instead of doing this $3.99, $4.99, $5.99, $9.99 stuff like they used to do, where they would make, you know, every time you made a trade, you're losing $10. Like, that's a lot of money. Especially if you do a lot of trading. And you're getting taxed on it too, so you're getting double dipped. So keep that in mind. Alright, so let's see here. Dustin says exactly, so beep! It just charged me a couple times, that way we can have a fair playground. There you go. There you go. I got you. Totally off topic, but this funny thing just posted up. Oh, Robinhood! Oh, I thought it said it open. Indicating, sorry, indicating. I seen open, I'm thinking, oh man! 3806. It has dropped down. It has dropped down even more. At first I thought it opened. I got all excited. I was like, oh, it opened. Y'all probably like, man, he got me. I thought it was open too. I got us all. 3806. It started at 42 and it can go down. Continuing to go down. So anyway, what I was saying was off topic. Was there's this video from that Madden tweeted out. Madden NFL 22 tweeted out, and it's Tom Brady and Chad Ochocinco, and they're doing the Madden NFL 22 speed rating assessment, and it's Tom Brady and he's getting ready to run like his 40-yard dash, and he's like channeling his inner cheetah, and then Ochocinco's got the stopwatch like ready to go, and he takes off running. You see a cheetah and like racing speedboats and cars and all this, and then all of a sudden it actually shows Tom Brady running in real speed, and he's like barely running. Ochocinco takes his glasses off, looks down, says Madden NFL 21 speed rating 60, Madden NFL 22 rating, and he writes 60. He writes out of 99. He's like, he didn't change it at all. They made it look like he's going like super fast, and he's like running really slow. Oh, that's pretty creative. That's pretty creative. Oh, that's funny. Oh, if you didn't get a chance to see it, you have to just go to Madden on Twitter. They got it posted out there. It's pretty funny. Anyway, I'm seeing some green in my portfolio today, so I'm happy to see that. That's good news. And then as we continue to follow the Robinhood IPO to see when is it going to hit the market? When's it going to happen? Dustin says I'm predicting 32.50. 32.50. I think the hype is falling off. The hype is falling off. AMC's getting a little pop right now. Off of George W, and then it's continuing to kind of pull back up here. 39.75. Heading up towards that 40.17 high. See if it can get it today and break it. Someone put Robinhood, Hedgie's cash, garbage. They will use it to short the movies in a game store. SEC pathetic. Worth $1 when PFOF is canceled by Congress. Where is the money coming from? Sometimes greed is bad. Oh. That's posted on Stocktwits. Just reading out some of the stuff people are saying. Says Robinhood, their practice in legal trouble should be a red flag. No mercy. Short the stock. I will. Do you? right, Dustin said, break time over. I'll holler at you, brother. All right, appreciate it, Dustin. All right, hopefully when you come back, we'll have seen Robinhood and seen what you know, where it went and how it did. Have a good day, my friend. Alright, let's get a little update on the crypto market, considering I haven't had a chance really to talk too much about it today. So, as we're waiting for Robinhood to open up here, let's see here. Bitcoin currently at 39,951, so close to that 40K mark. It's up 0.55% today. You got Ethereum's at 2,318.92, up 1.13%. And then Litecoin at 140 bucks, 1.65%. Doge is down 1%. You got BNB's up 0.22, Hex is up 0.64, and Shiba Inu down 0.48 right now. So there's your crypto update. Take a look at some of the other cryptos. Let's see where they're at as I pull up the screen a little bigger here. Olive Cash is at 24 cents. SafeMoon down to 2.1. Feg at 4.1, and Cherrick's token at 4.1. So there you go. As your update on some of the Binance Smart Chain BSC tokens right there. Alright, I don't know what happened to my camera there, by the way. I guess it froze or something. I refreshed it. We're back up and running. All right, someone posted on Twitter and said, remember AMC and GameStop, an opportunity to return the favor. Woo! I'm telling you, people are not happy. Let's see here. Let's see if somebody else says anything. Well, somebody's trying to get some free shares. It says, join Robinhood with my link and we'll both get a free stock. Oh, Lord. Speaking of that, hey, WEBULL, there's a link in the description for two free stocks. One for just signing up and one for depositing $100. You can sign up through the link right there in the description. So, hey, I'll plug something. If there's somebody else gonna plug something, I'll plug something. Shameless plug right there. I keep doing the check. I'll even do the refresh. Maybe this is the moment. Nope. Just kidding. Not the moment. It was worth a shot, right? It was worth a shot. You just never know. I might have got lucky. That might have been the 1 second. Alright, an update on the poll right now. 41.4% says, hell no, I'm not touching Robinhood. 25.9% says, I'm just watching it. 8.6% says, I'm shorting Robinhood. And 24.1% saying, I'm buying Robinhood. So there you go, 24.1%. So it's been right around that 24 to 25%. Of course, we've also been watching as they were have been indicating. They started indicating at $42, and then it slowly started decreasing just over time so far as we're waiting for the IPO to launch. And now they're indicating $38.06 to $38 was the actual set price for this for the IPO. So doesn't look like the interest was as high as everybody expected. All these I think Robinhood's like, oh, this is gonna be epic. I don't think they understand. It's again, Kramer said it best when he said they're playing with fire, and I think that's 100% what is happening. And I don't know. I think the stock's gonna go down. I really do. I think people are gonna the ones that buy it are gonna sell off really quick, and then you might see some people actually short it. You never know. I think it's gonna go down. I think that's gonna happen. I'm not a financial advisor, though. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I can tell you that this is definitely not. I don't think this is going to be like rocket launch like some people think. I just don't think it. I don't see how it can do that. In my personal opinion. Oh, and I was just giving you an update on the poll, and then I refreshed it, and even updates even more. 44.3% now saying hell no, and only 23% say they're buying it. You got 8.2% say shorting, and 24.6% say I'm just watching it. So we're getting some updates on the poll here. So we'll see. All right, we haven't had an update for a little bit, so we're just kind of waiting to see what's gonna happen. This is Robinhood markets. They currently indicated at 38.06. It's been 11.26 was the last time we got something, so it's been quite a while since they've updated us on the price. So I'm just waiting for something else to come across here really soon, I would say. Timberwolf, what up? Morning, how you doing? Yeah. Barely, he says good morning, barely. Yeah, you only have a few minutes left in the morning here in the Eastern time zone. Says, Corey, where have you been? I have been a busy person. I'm between football and I'm actually building like a carport slash garage type thing at my house right now, so I'm doing that. And I got a lot of stuff going on, so I just been a very busy camper. Alright, so I was actually planning on doing this IPO yesterday, which was originally scheduled for yesterday, and then they ended up moving it to today. And so I had to kind of push back. So I had to kind of change my week a little bit. Tima says, you cover the ship CC. I did not. We covered the Robinhood IPO today. I did not cover the call on ship. So I did not. Of course, every time that they have one of those, it's like hard to hear. And it's always like scrubbed up, bad audio. I'm kind of at that point of like, do I really need to hear it? The other thing is, it's up a little bit today. I mean, ship's still a long way from where it needs to be. But, no, I did not cover it though. Did you listen into it by chance? And, in case you're wondering, ship is CDG Maritime, which is a stock that I've been in since last year. So I did not cover the conference call, the earnings reports. The ER was good, but stock doing the ship as usual. It is. Nothing's really changing. It looks like 108 right now on ship. So not seeing too much on that front. You know, I kind of was pulling we're kind of doing a little bit of a Robinhood show today. We're kind of following Robinhood. I actually had the hoodie on earlier. I don't know if you saw it. You might have missed it. You might have to rewind it back, but I put it on just for your sake right now. Yeah, I'm so hood. Rocking the hood. I'm not in on the hood though. I'm not in on that. I put a poll, Timberwolf, on Twitter. I don't know if you do Twitter or not, but put a poll out there, and the poll says, are you buying Robinhood? Are you shorting Robinhood? And it says, are you just watching, or are you saying hell no? And we got I believe, yes, 44.3% said hell no. And for the IPO, they started originally saying that it was gonna be like $42, and it just kept going down and down and down all the way to 38.06, which it's supposed to launch at 38 anyway. So I'm hearing Kramer from CNBC said that Robinhood is playing with fire. So there you go. Yeah, I know, they're raising money to cover the fines, right? Oh man, yeah, they're I don't know. I think they're in a world of hurting. I think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna go the way that they planned. They tried to say, an article came out today saying that they may have been in talks with Uniswap, doing some crypto stuff with Uniswap, and doing some like same-day settlement or whatever using their platform. And then Uniswap came out and said, no, we are not talking with them about any of this. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I don't know if they were just trying to put out some article to try to help their IPO out a little bit. I don't know, but let's see. Everyone says not touching it, but look at what happened with GME. Yes, GameStop is actually on its way back up. But so there you go, on its way back up. But yeah, look what happened. GME. Of course, AMC is up 1.57% today. And then, GameStop kind of pulled back a little bit here, but it's still up. Better than what it was. BlackBerry moving down quite a bit today. Down 1.85%. But we'll keep watching it. We'll keep watching it. I tell you what, Timberwolf, one thing that I did do yesterday was one of my other stocks kind of went up a little bit, so I took the profits and I reinvested it, and I averaged down on HOFV. Yesterday it was out at it went down to 287. I think I got it at 288. I was like, man, now it's $3 today. So score, score. Good deal. Yes, it was a good deal. Solid deal. Timberwolf says, I just want Ship to do something. Then I'm out. How many times have I said that? Hey, we're going to be saying that for a while, but then when it does happen, we're going to be the happy campers. Going to be very happy. You got me wondering. You got me wondering, and I'm going to just pull it up long enough because I just want to see what the report was for Ship. The earnings. Let's see, EPS of penny up from 0.65, so that's good. Year-over-year sales 27.83 million, up from 9. But how is that not moving? Holy smokes, that's a major difference right there. That's huge. Dang, that was 3 times their year-over-year sales. And 3 times the sales. How is this not moving? I mean, 4%. I mean, I would expect a lot more than 4%. It is like negative 65 cents to up a penny. That's positive. That's solid. I don't know. Man. It's doing its thing. You're right. Let's go back to hood. Back to the hood. Leave the ship and head back to the hood, right? Like, honestly, there's no reason that's not way over $2 per share. Q3 guidance was great as well, and nothing. Like, this, every bit of this should be over $2 a share. That's crazy. One thing about it though, if you look at SHIP, even though it's like down, it's slowly starting to kind of, you know, head the right direction. I mean, I think it's, again, I think if we hold this for quite a while, I think it's going to eventually pay off for us. Because, I mean, you just look at it in the past where it was and where like like where it could be. And I think what's really going to help us is all this infrastructure stuff that's coming out. And I think that's, you know, obviously infrastructure is key for, you know, iron ore. They got to move it. So I think, and then SHIP just keeps getting more and more ships. They just keep increasing their fleet. And as that fleet gets bigger, the more money they're going to make. And I think once they show that they're continuing to push out and making more and more and more money, like, the stock price is going to keep going up. Yep, that's true. Reducing debt, Timberwolf. I 100% agree with you. The more they do that, the better off they will be. But clearly fundamentals are no longer necessary to drive stocks up or down. That's true. That's another thing. Yeah, it's like, what about fundamentals? It's just gonna be, watch, it's just gonna be one of those stocks that just, we're gonna wake up one day and it's gonna be like mooned. And we're gonna be like, what? What? We're just gonna be like screaming and dancing. What? Oh my lord! It's happening. This is what we're gonna say. This one day out of nowhere, just boom. It's like, what happened? There'll be like a mess up, a mistake, like someone will typo something, and they'll say like, they'll say SHIP got like FDA approval by accident, like, and they meant to type something else. They typed the wrong stock. They typed the wrong stock and said it got FDA approval, and it like SHIP just goes to the moon because all these people invest in it thinking it's one thing and finding out it's another, and then we just like sell it off. They'll be like, how in the world does a shipping company get FDA approval? Oh, that's funny. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, I took some profit yesterday on CIDM. What I did. So CIDM is one that's just like kind of, it goes up to $2, and it kind of been staying at $2. One that I kind of been in for a little bit, and it was way down. It kept going back down to like 130, one left. I finally was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, once it goes up, I'm just gonna take the profit. So I took that profit, and it just so happened the day that it was up, I look at HOFV at 288. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna move it over to here. Just gonna move it right on over to here. And so score on that. And we haven't heard anything from Robinhood in a little bit. What is going on? It got quiet. It got quiet on the Robinhood train here. They're like, hold on, we got a train in the way. We got to move it. Hold on a minute. Oh, man. Wait a minute. That train's full of gorillas. The apes holding up the hood. Let's see here. Did CYDY last year, but gave up on it. Oh, CYDY. Yeah, Ship's the one that I just kind of, it was the one that and it's funny because I found it when it was like really, really cheap. I was like, oh man, this thing's gonna be solid. And it was to an extent. But I was on vacation when I should have took profits. I took vacay the 1 week that I should have took vacay. And it launched. And I missed it. Because I was driving on the road. Oh, Market Watch. Robinhood set to receive a lukewarm reception on Wall Street. Lukewarm. Early indications of the stock's opening price have fallen to $39. Actually, $38 now from a high of $42. It said Robinhood Markets, which has disrupted Wall Street with its no-fee trading app, is set to receive a rather lukewarm reception in its public debut. The initial public offering priced overnight at $38 a share at the bottom of the expected pricing range of between $38 and $42 a share. Robinhood raised a net $1.89 billion in the IPO after underwriting discounts and commissions. A recent indication is that the stock hood to open on NASDAQ around $39, or actually $38.06, or just 2.6% above the IPO price. That has steadily declined from its initial indication of an opening around $42 at 10:10 a.m. Eastern. With a total of about 835.7 million shares outstanding after the IPO, the company looks on track to be valued the company at just under $33 billion. The debut comes on a day of relatively tepid investor interest in the IPO market, as the Renaissance IPO Exchange Traded Fund IPO 0.58% edged up 0.2% in the morning trading, while the S&P 500 index SPX 0.57% gained 0.5% toward a record high. Whether investors should rush to buy the stock is still a matter of debate. There are worries that the retail trading boom that fueled Robinhood's rapid growth might be fading. The company faces multiple lawsuits over how it restricted trading in some meme stocks in January, and there are concerns that fundamentals don't justify such a high valuation, but there's also the upside of a large and younger user base that can be upsold new products. I would be urging investors to stay away, said Hugh Talents, a senior partner at management consulting from CG42. There's an extreme amount of emotion around the stock that Talent said is clouding the fundamental picture. Among his biggest concerns is that he believes Robinhood will have to spend a ton to bring in new users, keep existing users, and develop new offerings to keep its users engaged. So meanwhile, James Angle, a professor at Georgetown University McDonald School of Business, said that over the long term, he's positive on the company, given the size of their very young and active user base. They have a lot of growth opportunities with young demographic that is going to get older, wealthier, and wiser, Angel said. If they play their cards right, they'll be able to sell them plenty of financial products he recommended caution over the short term, as the stock is likely to remain volatile in the early going, given all the uncertainty surrounding what is a fair price for the stock. Even if the market professionals have a pretty good idea, they don't always get it right. So keep that in mind. Boom, boom, boom. As we are still waiting for it to open up, and nothing yet. I will click on it. I'll hit the refresh button, and you'll see it's still nothing, no data coming through, and there you go. All right, Nick, what up? Sorry, been MIA. Hey, I've been MIA myself, actually. To be honest with you. So it's my first stream back in a little bit. I've been out doing things, football, building a carport in my house, all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. A little busy with the little one. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah. The new father in the house. The new father. Busy. Yeah, I know. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year where I stay busy. Stay busy. Actually, we have our first football game. It's a preseason game, really, bowl game. We got that on Saturday. That's crazy. So it's like 2 weeks ago we just started, and now here we are. First game, bam, right into it. And then we got a couple more weeks until our first regular season game. So we got to continue to keep getting our players ready. So yeah, they're doing pretty good. They're doing good. They're picking up on things. So they're pretty solid. So again, our team, we've won 3 straight championships. So we're going for fourth. Go for the fourth. All right. So we're just increasing. We're adding to what they already know. We're pushing their brains, I like to say. So pushing their brains, checking their knowledge. All right. So they're actually 8-year-olds this year. So they started with them. They're 5 and 6. So we won the 5 and 6-year-olds. We won the 7-year-old. Actually went 5 and 6 twice. So we started when they're 5. And we had that team, and then we had the 5 and 6 again. So I had 2 years of 5 and 6, and then we had our 7s, and then now this will be our 8th year. So, and they go all the way up until more or less they go to middle school. They move on to middle school. So we have them until they're 11, 12 years old. But our team actually got bigger. We got like 6 to 8 new kids. And again, that's what happens when you win or you do really well. Kids, they go to school, they talk about it, and then other kids are like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Next thing you know, your team's like huge. So we picked up some pretty good kids. There's some first year players that I'm like, they literally look like they've been playing. I'm like, are you sure you haven't played football before? They're like, no, haven't done it. And I'm like, really? I'm like, you're pretty solid, kid. You're pretty solid. Yeah, now it starts to get fun, a little more advanced. Oh, believe me, we go advanced. Some of the stuff that we do, they do in college. So I can't give you too much, just in case one of my coaches are out there watching my stream. So I can't give you too much deets. I want to save that for the surprise for game day. But so I'm giving you the what would they call that when they the press conference. I'm giving you the press conference coach that just says when someone asks like a detailed question and you're like, yeah, we're doing that, and then you move on to the next question. Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, it's pretty advanced for their age. Like we run some pretty advanced stuff. I just know there's gonna be some minds blown. There's gonna be some minds blown this year. That's all I have to say. Anybody if there was somebody out there listening or gets a hold of this that knows me, that coaches against me or whatever, they're probably thinking, what's he got up his sleeve? So, Timberboy says, all right, going to look at Slingshot or Spider. Not sure. I'll check back with you tomorrow. Okay, get it. You get it. Still waiting on Robinhood here. So Nick says, oh, you're one of the coaches when I ref. When we say any trick plays, you're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you ref. That's right, you ref, Nick. I forgot about that. Yeah, we're one of those. One of those. Oh yeah. Nah, it's not a lot of trick plays. It's not trick stuff. We're just good at what we do. We learn something and we try to execute it. That's what we do. So execute it 100% to the T and make sure it's done right. I will say we are vocal coaches, very vocal. I might be nice on the stream, but on game day it's business. I can tell you that. Let's see here. Carlos is in. What up, Carlos? ATNF ran down, then it ran up. She's running again. ATNF, get it. We got the hood on here. We're following the hood. You missed it. I had the hoodie on earlier. I put the hoodie on. I still have it on, but I had the hood up. And they got it kind of hot, so I was like, oh, it's getting kind of hot here. I can't really rock the hood right now. Nick says, not this year. Taking a year off for the family. Hopefully back out there next year. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I tell you, it was interesting. So, I coached the first year with my daughter, and it was really interesting. Like, yeah, take care of the kid, then go to football, coming back. It'll wear on you a little bit. It'll wear on you. But see, I'm a league rep too, so I gotta be there for all kinds of things. You know, if anything happens on the field, I gotta be there for that. Or like, you know, like if there's like some type of you know, question that has to be answered, or you know, if all of a sudden somebody's unruly, I gotta help take care of that. Like, so like, you know, I got that responsibility plus I got all the meetings and everything. So I'm pretty big responsibility. That's our for that. I also do the website for our league and so forth and so on. So I'm a busy dude when it comes to football. Man, many of our officials are retired coaches. They come, do what we do and go, oh shoot, I was a little harsh. Yeah, I know, right? So that's the thing. Like, so there's a rule to live by, all right? There's a rule to live by as a coach, all right? Especially when you work with referees, all right? This is the golden rule, right? All right. The harsher you are, the higher that flag's going to go. So if that flag goes to the moon, then you know you probably didn't do something right. I always judge how good how good I am with the ref based on how high that flag goes. Hey, so if the flag stays in the pocket, I did something right. Let's see here. Carlos says, I snagged HOFV at 291. My goal was sub 3 average, and so I'm happy. Carlos, I got in yesterday on it because I happened to go up a little bit on CIDM. So I took the profits on CIDM. I put it in, and I averaged down. But I bought it at, listen to this, 288. 288. I'm still a lot higher than you on the average, but I'm working my way down there. I'm working my way down. Dick says, it's all good. You have to have that passion with your coach. I love it when coaches challenge me, and then I come back and quote the rule book, and then they go, oh, my bad. Well, that's the only thing that we have trouble with is there are some rules that we slightly differ from than like regular, like high school rules or whatever. Like for the most part, we stay by those rules, but there's a few little minor things, and I just feel like sometimes the referees don't take the time to learn like specific league rules, right? So like we've been trying to get more and more involvement so that there isn't confusion. But yeah, so that's That's our biggest, I think, issue that we have is just getting the involvement and the learning of our own special rules. Like for instance, so like ages 8, so age I coach and under, coaches can be on the field. They can be on the field, but here's the issue that we were having a while back, and we kind of made a rule for it, and is every time that the offense would break the huddle, like the defensive coaches were like still up with the kids and were like trying to, you know, hey, you hit that kid, you do this, you do that, you know what I mean, like pointing or talking or whatever, or whatever. And so we had to put a rule in place to say, hey, you know, if you're doing that, or like if as soon as the kids break the huddle, automatically, you know, you can't talk anymore. It's a penalty. So like that's a rule, and then some people started getting around it, right? Or whatever, and well, I mean that's a penalty. So you can't talk to kids. So like trying to get around it to keep the coaches on the other side from doing it. They started doing like a muddle huddle, right? They started like, you know, send a guy up to the line and the rest of the huddle, or just the backs and the line would go up or whatever to keep the defense from being able to talk. But then the offense would talk, so they were trying to get an advantage. So we had to put it in a rule that you couldn't do a muddle huddle. No type of huddle like that. As soon as someone goes to the line, the entire huddle is considered broken. So we had to do that. So it's you know, it's just all these little rules that we put in there. But then sometimes the referees are just like, they just let it go. They're like, oh, just let them talk, whatever. We're like, no, it's legit. Like as soon as you break the huddle, like you gotta end it. But again, that's only at the younger age groups, right? Like that's it. So that's the thing, like some of that kind of stuff. But let's see here. Carlos is like, nice. Yes, it was nice. Hood is interesting, by the way. Nick said, I feel like there is so much emotion built into the stock. I think it will pop, but then settle down. Consistency is always the issue. 1 week, ref lets you get away with it. The next week, it's an issue. Yeah, that's the only thing that we have trouble with today. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. I don't know. I don't know if Hood's gonna do as well as everybody thinks. The way they're talking, it sounds like it's just gonna kind of just like just flatten out. Oh man, what happened to WEBULL? WEBULL just disappeared. WEBULL disappeared. What happened? I have no idea what happened there. Let me Oh, Robinhood just released. Look at that. That's what happened. WEBULL had to... Look at that. WEBULL shut down just for Robinhood. Just for Robinhood. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I gotta fix this real good. Since that worked out. That worked out. I'm gonna fix the screen though so you can see it. Robinhood is open! Let me slide all this over. Robinhood! It opened. It opened for trade at 38 bucks. Looky there. That literally happened. Like, it literally went bam, and it like shut down my thing, and then it came back up. But there you go, Robinhood. It went up to 40.22 on a high, and that was it. And they started to come back down. It was a quick bam and done. But it actually opened. It says 38 is open, so it's gonna say that. But for the most part, it was right there at that. I guess it did right at 38 even. Right at 38.01. So it opened at 38 bucks, and it's falling. Robinhood open for trade, and it's falling hard. All right. Robinhood open it for trade, going all the way down to 36.50, hitting a low, and now it's trying to kind of flatten out a little bit here as we continue to watch and see where it goes. So you had a quick, 38 was where it was opened at. It went up, it hit 40.22, and it started to work its way down. It looks like it's continuing to head down right now. So it is falling. Nick says, I'm celebrating. AMD today, owned the stock for a long time, cracked 100 for the first time ever today, and still going strong. AMD, nice. Nice. We got 10 people up in here. Thank you so much for coming in and joining. Appreciate it. My name is Corey. I'm hosting the Pop the Chart live stream, currently covering the Robinhood. I'm gonna put the hood up. I put the hood up because this is what Vlad's gonna have to do, right, to hide himself, because he doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to associate himself with this with the stock right now because it's falling. he's like, oh, I don't want people to know who I am. Yeah. The hood. All right. 36.87, already down 3%. And so, you know what? I said that this would probably happen. I said, you know what? I don't think it's gonna stay where. I don't think that it's gonna go up. I think it's gonna drop. I said it. I said it in the beginning. That there was just and a lot of it is proof from the poll that I had on Twitter. Saying that a lot of people were saying, hell no, I don't want anything to do with Robinhood. All right, so people say they're going to short it. There was, let's look at the number. Let's get an update on the poll really quick. Let's go to the profile here and see what the poll actually said. So the poll said 44.3% said hell no. 24.6% said they were just watching it. 8.2% says they're shorting Robinhood, and only 23% said they're going to buy it. So there you go. Less than a quarter of people in the poll saying, hey, I'm not buying it. Or, I mean, excuse me, are buying it. So the majority saying no thank you, not my cup of tea. They hit the refresh button there. Apologies, glitching out, probably just from all the buy and sell. You can see the level 2s right here, going strong. As for volume, currently 23 million already in volume on Robinhood. So we'll continue to follow Robinhood. We'll see how it does here for the next about hour or so. Just see where it goes. And then I'll probably be finished for the day, for the show for the day. So got some other things I got to do to get ready for some football tonight. That's right. My team, we got practice tonight, so I got to get ready for that. Yeah, for those of you that are new to the stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to join the show. Typically do the show market open and market close here and there. Though lately I've been really busy. Like I said, I coach football, so I've been getting ready for that. We got our first game on Saturday, so I got a lot going on. But anyway, look at it. Robinhood 35.75, hitting a low. And when they previously, like this morning, they said it was going to open at 42, and then it just slowly dissipated all the way down to 38, which is what they originally was planning for it to open at, which is what it did open at. I had a quick pop to 40.22, and then it's just slowly bled ever since. And it's just slowly. This is the 1 minute chart, by the way, for those of you that are curious or wondering. Each one of these candles is a minute. So you know, we're just a few minutes into it today already onto the. But again, Robinhood heading down. And so I'm curious, for those of you that are watching this, watching the stock and that are in the stream right now, are you in on it? Did you are you let us know. Hit up the live chat. Tell us what did you buy it? Are you just watching it? Did you come in just to say hi? What's up? What's going on? Feel free. The live chat is open. Currently 35.55 with the low of the day for the session so far for Hood. $35.32. Nick says buy AMC. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Love it. He was buy AMC. AMC currently is up 0.69% to $39.18. $35.31. We're gonna find out where's the bottom on this stock. Is it gonna find a bottom? Yeah, Nick saying, I think the Reddit community is going to purposely bash this to get back at them. I think so. I mean, how crazy would it be to see this go down to like $3-4 a share? It just like, pfft. I mean, for those of you that invested, I apologize, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, you know, I can't. I was never gonna touch. I wasn't planning on touching this. I didn't want to touch it. I want nothing to do with it because to me, it's like, yeah. Again, you know, when you mess with the apes, you get the poo. All right. You get poo thrown at you. That's what happens. Don't mess with the apes. We will throw poo, and it will stick. And that is looking like what is happening right now. As we hit, it's under 35. It went to 34.77, 34.57, dropping. It's a continuous downtrend right now on Robinhood. Down 9% already. I would not be surprised if it continues to go down. If Hood doesn't start showing up on my top losers, gainers, they might pull up on the top losers chart. Right now, the loser that's at the bottom so far of the list is at 13%, and they're not far off at 9. $34.14. Hood is bleeding. Oh, we got a little bit of a push up with the green candle bar here. Maybe he's trying to find a bottom. Let's see. Nick says $20 price target. That's the $20 Nick W price target, huh? Robinhood stock opens at 38, initially trades below IPO price. That's coming across the news feed. Looks like it's trying to turn around. Maybe some people had some orders in that were a little lower, trying to grab some cheaper shares. That looks like that might be what we're seeing. Uh-oh, 34, 33. It leveled off and then broke that level. It went to 33.80. Let's take a look at the volume already. Volume currently 34 billion right now. 34 billion in volume. Corey, did you see ANVS crash today? I see it's down 53%. That's insane. So, yeah, what was that? What, $109 previous current price of $50? That's crazy. Man, $50 a share. Whew. That's a big loss. That's a big loss. That's a 77.77 if there ever was one. That's a 77.77 kind of thing. 77.77. I think I'll buy here. Oh, well, it looks like we're getting a level off on Hood right now, right at that $33 to $34 mark. It's kind of leveling off. It's kind of flattened out a little bit here. All right, so we're seeing it kind of flatten out. Oh, I don't know. Might be another pull down here. 33.66. $33.60. Maybe a very slow climb downwards. $33.36. Uh-oh. Yeah, Nick says it looks like a trail blood. It does. It is literally trailing. I think some people are trying to buy it, but I feel like it looks like the selling is just winning right now. They're really pushing the stock down. You think some hedge funds are getting at Robinhood like, yo, you're the reason why I had to go on a stand. You're the reason I had to go and do an interview with Congress. Like you just had to open your big mouths, right? You had to open your big mouths. And so now they're like, you know what? We're just gonna short you. Oh man. Alright, so I pulled up Fintel just to see maybe if there was some data coming across as of yet. No data as of yet. I'll try to see if they were eligible, like what the shorting was looking like. Still no data though. No data yet on Fintel. Rashawn says, answer this one, please, bro. If dark pools can stack orders into a bigger one, who's preventing hedgies from placing a single giant sell order that causes a panic sell? You know, Rashad, that's a dang good question. That's a dang good question there, Rashad. This is if dark pools can stack orders into a bigger one, what's preventing hedgies from placing a single giant sell order that causes a panic sell? So that's the thing, right? That's the thing. There's some stuff that needs to be fixed. Rashad, you are 100% correct. There is things that need to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed quickly. And if they can fix it, there's things they can do to fix it. They just eliminate the stuff. Just imagine how much more better our markets would be. Just imagine if they could take away some of this, behind the scenes, dark pool, naked shorting, all this stuff, man. If they could just if they could eliminate it, just imagine how much better, like some of the stocks that we're invested in probably would do. Just imagine. Just saying. I think there's a lot of work needs to be done, and I think some people are afraid to go down the rabbit hole. I think some of the people at the top are just kind of like, I don't know if I want to go down that rabbit hole. And who knows where that rabbit hole leads? Maybe some of this stuff goes into like the mafia. Who knows? You never know. Or like, it's like, you got to kiss the ring. You kiss the pinky. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's come on in and kiss the pinky. You know? That's what I think. That's what I think's happening. Rashad says, I hope they fix it, man. Superstition is scaring me. It's scaring me. I don't always short stocks, but when I do, it's Robinhood. The memes are about to happen. I don't always short stocks, but when I do, it's Robinhood. Robinhood's kind of getting a little bit of a turnaround here. 30, heading close to that 35 mark. Yeah, it looks like 33, 35 is the low. Started moving back up. But ultimately, if you just look at it since the beginning, even though it had its little reds, kind of flattening out. Which is what some people said would happen. The people said it looked like it was going to be a lukewarm IPO. It was going to be somewhat flat. And I think that's what you're getting right now. It's flat. It's like that. It's that pop, that soda, whatever you want to call it, that drink. That's maybe you opened up or something, and it just didn't have the fizz. It didn't have the fizz. I think that's what we're seeing right now. On Hood. He's like, yo, Robinhood, you're missing your fizz. There's no fizz in your drink. Ha ha. Someone along the line, someone somewhere is like, aha, I opened Vlad's drink and I let the fizz out. Ha ha. Or it's like, ha ha, Vlad, we put half, just like half beep batteries in your remote. It's a little Dane Cook reference right there. You think they replaced the batteries? They took the good batteries and replaced them with beep half beep batteries. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little Dane Cook B&E reference right there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to YouTube, type Dane Cook B&E. It's hilarious. It's almost guaranteed to make you roll laughing. Hilarious. Classic Dane Cook right there. Let's see here. I tell you what, I think I totally off topic here as I'm looking at my portfolio. We were talking about HOFV earlier. I really think HOFV, you're gonna start seeing some really good stuff coming out of there. My buddy actually messaged me the other day, and he was like, he's like, dude, check this out. He's like, look at this link, and it was a link to the Hall of Fantasy League. And I was like, really? I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I just found this. I thought this is cool. I was like, man, I was telling you about this a while back. And he's like, what? I said, you don't remember when I was talking about investing in a company? He's like, oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I was like, dude, this is one of the things that they're doing. I said, I'm invested in the company that's putting this on. He's like, this thing is epic. So it's like, it's starting to get out there. People are seeing it. And then I was like, okay. And then they got the Highway 55 festival or whatever it is, up there. It's coming soon. So a whole bunch of country sinkers gonna be up there. And then you got the the Hall of Fame game that's coming up in a couple weeks. So the Hall of Fame game, you got the Steelers taking on the Cowboys up there, plus the Hall of Fame enshrinement. So the NFL is going to be promoting it. I'm sure they're going to be talking about the Hall of Fame Village. They're talking about HOFV. They're probably talking about it all. And so you're going to start getting some, as football starts to roll around here, you're going to start getting some more and more news on this, on HOFV. And I think with it being where it's at, I think there's a good chance you could see this pop here in the near future. And right now, yesterday is the cheapest I've seen it in a while. And I was like, man, it's so cheap. And so I'm just keep adding to it. I'm just waiting for that day to happen. I'm waiting for that big explosion in HOFV. Alright, so we're looking at Hood. We got 10 people up in here, 5 likes. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't already, also feel free to subscribe if you like the channel. My name's Corey, by the way. I'm the host of the Pop the Chart live stream. So Hood right now at 35, 17, 35, 20, right in that range. So just hanging in at $35, but flat, very flat. Maybe a slow kind of. I don't know. It's not too much. It's just kind of flat. It's what they said. I think the term of the day should be lukewarm. I saw it in an article earlier. It said Robinhood looks to be lukewarm. That's the term of the day. The word of the day. Lukewarm. So I don't know. It's down 6.89, 6.9, 7%. I keep waiting to see if it's gonna end up popping up in this movers and gators tool that I have as a top possible loser candidate for the day, but it's starting to kind of head up a little bit, so it's pulling away from that. Maybe some people are like, you know what, we're gonna buy in real quick while it's cheap, make a quick buck and sell off. So be on the lookout. Just remember, you got that 200 that's coming across there in the green on your screen right there, and then you got the blue line below it, which is the 15. So 15 looks like it's maybe getting closer to that 200. Yeah. And so who knows? It could pop it. If it pops it can run for a little bit, or it could end up hitting that, selling off, and then heading back down. So keep an eye on it. Those are very important lines to watch on the stock chart. All right, we are 45 seconds away from 1 p.m. So we're just a little bit over 3 hours left in the market today, and we're covering hood. So I'm gonna hang here for probably about 30 minutes, today. Then I'm gonna head out for lunch and be out for the day. I got some things I gotta do, or whatever for today, as I'm getting ready for football. But yeah, so I'm gonna hang out for about 30 minutes. We'll see where hood goes, and then as I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here, setting up here. We'll see. Is it gonna shoot up over that 200, or is it gonna hit it, bounce off, and go down? Bottom is at 33.35. The high today so far 40.22, and that was right, boom, real quick, right after the open. So the crazy thing is, when it did open, when hood opened, it like literally crashed my WEBULL. It was like boom, and I had to like reload WEBULL. I'm like, what in the world? And it said it's open. I was just like, wow. So I mean, yeah, Robinhood did exactly what it did. It stopped trading, and then it traded. My whole WEBULL went down. I was like, my WEBULL's down. Alright, you see a little bit of green coming up in the hood. Alright, I don't know if she's still in here, but earlier I was talking to Serena. Serena, did you said you were in on it. Are you still in on hood? Did you take some profit? Or did you sell off? Like where are you at if you're still in here? I'm just curious. Anybody that is still in, by the way, if you are in a Robinhood, let me know. Hit up the live chat. Alright, I think this has to be very coincidental. Gary Gensler tweeting out, about 6 months ago, a stock went from $20 to $480 and back down to $40, all in a matter of weeks. I think these events are part of a larger story about the intersection of finance and technology. So that's kind of funny. He just posted this just a couple minutes ago. So, that's, what are the... Like, you know what I'm saying? I was sitting here thinking, like, wait a second. Gensler, get a little poke at Robinhood right there. A little poke at it. Serena said, yo, if it hits 38, I'm out. I have regrets. I have regrets. Yeah. I'm telling you. I just, I don't know. I think, honestly, yeah. I don't know. It's looking like the 15's starting to kind of turn here You might be trying to flatten out. It's setting up something right there. That's a floor. So I don't know. I think that's I don't know if it's gonna get there. As much as I wanted to get there for you, Serena, I don't know if it's gonna get there. Unless you get a pump all of a sudden. Because it's literally right there at that line. Right there at 35.86. Which is right at the average point. Alright, so here's another part, I think, to that tweet. It says, when new technologies come along and change the face of finance, how do we continue to achieve our core public policy goals and ensure that markets work for everyday investors? So he's asking. Oh, I see the sad face there, Serena. I see it. I see the sad face. But I'm gonna, okay, we're gonna turn that frown upside down, all right? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn that frown upside down. We're gonna get an update on AMC. Look at this. AMC right now, up 0.86% to $39.24. See, there you go. You have to see, you can smile about that right there. You get a little smile. She's like, that's not helping. That's not helping. I'm trying, Serena. I'm trying. I don't know what else to do. You want me to put my hood up? What are you? Okay, here we go. I'll put the hood on. I'll put the hood on. The hood is up. The hood is up, all right? No, I mean like my hood. This hood's starting to go up a little bit. Starting to go up. See, I put the hood up and it started going up there for you a little bit. Put the hood up. It's in the hood. But I tell you what, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot. I don't know. Oh, man. Aha, I can't breathe. Well, I'll pass out on a live stream. There you go. Hey, I'll try it, Serena. I'm trying to help you out there. Give you a little, something, you know. Something good there. BB down 2. Well, you know. Yeah, it's still up from what it was a while back, all right? That thing was $8 a while back, so 1051. You got to remember, it's still higher than what it could be. So, look at it optimistically. All right, yeah, it looks like Robinhood is hit the flat mark. It is literally flattening out. You got the 200, you got the 15, and they're just running parallel to each other. Looks like right there at that $36 mark, 35 something, right in there is where it's just kind of hanging out. Just saying, hey, just chilling. So there you go. Of course, you had the quick sell off right off the bat, and a little bit of a buy back up, and then it just kind of flattening out. Lots of recaps so far today. So to give you an update on where we've been, how we got here today. It started out a little bit like this. Robinhood originally was supposed to be yesterday. They moved it to today on the IPO. Of course, they put it at the bottom of the range. They said it was going to be somewhere between 38 and 42, and then they said, all right, looks like they're going to go with 38. And then they started indicating this morning 42. They were saying, 42, and there was some news this morning saying, that they were working with Uniswap on doing some settlement, same-day settlement on Uniswap. And then Uniswap came out and said, no, we're not working with them. We don't know what they're talking about. So they're thinking maybe that could be some, just some news trying to drive some interest into the IPO or whatever, because it just happened to come out at the same time. And then, they started, all of a sudden, it started dropping. It went from 42, 41, and it was like 40, 25, 40, and just so forth and so on, all the way down until it finally IPO'd at $38, which actually crashed my WEBULL. And then it came out at $38, ran up to $40.22, and then boom, straight down, just bled all the way down until it bottomed at $33.35, and it started heading kind of back up. It is now flattening out and hanging in there at that $36.45, $36.50 mark. Currently down 3.6, 3.7% so far on the day for Robinhood. So there you go. That's a recap of where we're at and how we got here. Serena says, I gotta go to work. Thanks for being here. No problem, Serena. Feel free to hit that sub button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Feel free to join us and stay updated. Hit that notification bell, and anytime that I go live, you will know, and that you can come on and hang out. And also thanks for following me on Twitter. I see that you had a follow, so thank you so much for being a part of the show, and good luck to you. Let's see here. Oh, it is popping a little bit here. It's getting close to that 200. Is it gonna break it? We'll continue to watch it here for about another 15 minutes. And then I will be heading out here. So I just wanted to do a little special today. Straight through the Robinhood. So started at 10, going to about 1:30ish today. So just a few hours in today. But I appreciate each and every one of you that's been a part of the show so far today as well, including Serena, Nick, Rashad. Let's see, as I continue to scroll up, Carlos was in here so far today. We had Timberwolf come in into the live chat. Dustin was here. Thank you, Dustin. We had another Nick, the other Nick, and then Josh was in here. Hi-Fi came in for a little bit, so thank you to each and every one of you. Also, we had a few, which I apologize, I can't read the name, but somebody else came in here too as well. Looks like some type of symbols on the name. Can't quite read that. I apologize, but yeah, so thank you so much to each and every one of you for at least being a part of the show today and hanging out right here on the Pop the Chart live stream. Alrighty. As for just another update for the big movers of today, of course, you had that big giant drop off we talked about a little bit ago from ANVS. ANVS took a big dip. It was $109.44. It's currently $48.25, and it's lost $61.18. That's nuts. Yes, $61. It's down 55.91%. I take that back, 56%. It is continuing to go down. This thing is dropping. Where's the bottom on ANVS? I would like to know, because when it hits that bottom, I would love to get into that. Why? Because usually when a stock hits a bottom, it tends to run a little bit after that. You get a little like run up after about a week or so to continue. And Hood is breaking that 200 right now and heading up, so people are buying it. All of a sudden, 37 bucks. Let's look at the volume right here on Hood. Hood volume 61 million. 61 million, 37, 30. Oh, Serena, I know Serena had to go. Serena, don't go yet. You might get your 38. You might get it. You might get your money back. You got what looks to be some type of a little bit of a George W here. You got a bottom, you got another bottom, and then a move up. So it's kind of a George W on the Robinhood chart right now. So people are buying it. Oh, big news for the crypto market. Litecoin is about to explode. Why? Newegg has just announced that they're going to become the first major e-retailer to accept Litecoin on BitPay. Newegg going to accept Litecoin. Litecoin currently up 1.52% at $140.68. Would not be surprised if that does not run here very soon as that news starts to get out there. And on Litecoin. Litecoin. Big time. Newegg. That's right. The retailer that you can buy all the computer parts, the computers, and everything, so forth and so on. Technological parts. Newegg. Now, going to become the first major e-retailer to accept Litecoin on BitPay. Oh man, 37.80. 80s. Is it gonna get back to 38? There's a chance. Hood may go green after the big drop off. Ooh, I don't know. They're trying to fight it all of a sudden. Got a pullback. Let's zoom in a little bit on it. Of course, you got that 15 just touching that 200. Of course, anybody who bought in at 33.35 currently is making a pretty good little profit off of this stock today, because you're talking, what's that, about 9 to 10% profit right there, just in a matter of moments there. That's an easy scalp gain. So I would not be surprised to see some people maybe start getting down saying, hey, I'm going to take it and be done, whatever, and move on, which could potentially put the stock back down, especially considering that 15 is touching the 200. It's a question as if the 15 is going to go over the 200. If it touches, it bounces off, and it goes back down, you'll see that the price start to dwindle. But if it ends up running and just bypasses that 200, goes up, you might see it continue to go upward. I think it's a little bit of a surprise here on Robinhood all of a sudden. I think some people seen it fall and said, you know what, I'm going to get in and make some money really quick. There it is. It went green for like a second. It broke that $38 mark for just a brief second there. And it was green, and then it flipped back down. All right, so we do have an update on Fintel. Robinhood with 4,000 short shares available, and it has a 24.78% short borrow fee rate currently. So there you go. 24.78 on 4,000 short shares available. Alright, looks like the 15 is crossing over the 200, which is signed for bullish territory, which means Robinhood could be continuing to go up for the day. And on a line here is, if I draw real quick, give you a quick just trend line. So you had this coming down, and it went there. It come down, then it broke. You had that break mark. Right here, it set a floor. This was its floor, even though it hit that low point. The floor was set right there. It come down and hit that floor, broke back through, and now it's setting a trend. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's delete that one. It is setting a bullish trend right now. So you can see it. You can clearly see the bam and then the move up. Of course, this right here is where the top is right now. Let's throw one more horizontal in. It's been fighting right there. So if it breaks that mark, you can see it pop up And again, the high point currently at that 40, well, it's actually, it should be 40.22. If I can get it right to the 22 mark, which sometimes is very difficult to get it perfect. It wants to go from 20 to 27, so we'll go with 20, close enough. But yes, I'm gonna extend this out a little bit. And it looks like its current path puts it testing that, if it continues upward, testing that 40.22 high somewhere around 151. So there you go. There's a chance that it could continue to go up and test that high. But if it ends up stopping here and coming back down, then again, next stop's 33.63. So we shall see if it continues up this trend line. It is heading that way. It's heading that way. On hood. Right here is the telltale sign. Is it going to push right through here? Or is it going to come right down and go level? If it goes level, then we know that it's off of that trend. But if it continues up that line, then we know that it's heading up there. Alright, current path's making it look like it's gonna flatten out. And again, it could be stair-stepping a little bit. Here, there, and then there, and then there, and then back up. So it could be stair-stepping, but hey, it is still, regardless, it's down 1%. So it's hanging in there. It's trying to stay right in that area. So to me, that right there was just your sell-off from the people that just wanted to make their money get out. This was a buy-in on some people said, hey, let's run in. And then they got out right about here and it started just kind of flattening. I feel like that's where you're at. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to give you a real quick update. Just a real fast update, a real quick rundown of where we're at before I head out of here. So let's take a look. Robinhood at 37, 41, 42, 44, right in that area. You got AMC currently at 39.14. It's up right around that 0.6% mark. GameStop's down 1.25%. Savara's up 0.38. BlackBerry down 3%. Cost is up 1%. You got HOFV's up 1%, almost 2% there, with just close to that $3 mark. The DLPN's down to $8. It's down 0.85%. CIDM hitting 162, up 0.93%. CSCW's down. YC's down. PLTR. Rocket's up. Viacom's up. Ship off earnings. Heck, awesome earnings, and they're up 4.8%. So I expect to do a lot better. I mean, they made 3 times the sales year over year. And that's totally right. So you can see it breaking through right here and kind of starting to head back down. So be on the lookout of a pushback, maybe coming back towards this range, maybe somewhere in that 35 area. So we'll keep a watch on that. Bottom is 33.63. Keep an eye on it. And then let's see here. As for your cryptos, let's take a look at the crypto real quick before I get out of here. Bitcoin 0.29%, Ethereum 1.4%, Litecoin off that news going up 2.69%, and is moving up. Litecoin going to be used by Newegg. Big deal. Doge down 1%. BNB's up 0.27%. Hex 0.98%. Shiba Inu 1.93%. And you know what? I'll go ahead and give you a top 4 because I typically I do that at the end of the day. So let me go over here. Let's go to the rankings. Let's go to the top 4. According to Stocktwits, number 4, BT, Purple Biotech, up 10%. Number 3 is NKLA, which is Nikola Corporation, is down 9.16%. Number 2, VXRT, Vaxart, is down 3.05%. And the number 1, a trending stock, according to Stocktwits, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at it. It's the Hood, Robinhood. It's the number 1 trending stock on Stocktwits. And movers, gainers, we talked about it. ANVS, that had a big drop today. It's still going down. It's going down even more. It's $47.79 after being at $109 at its previous close. So be on the lookout for that stock as it continues to decrease. Maybe look for a bottom. If you can find a bottom, that might be something that you want to jump into. I am telling you what to do with your money. You got to make your own decisions. But hey, yeah, just keep an eye out on that one. LC was up 55%, which is Lending Club. Intech was up 51.91%. And then we had NAOV was up 31.94%, and GSS up 31.43%. So those are your big movers today, according to Stocktwits. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for each and every one of you for being a part of the show. I gotta go for the day. I got to go. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow for another show. I'll try my best to get in here tomorrow. Maybe since Dole, it sounds like Dole's gonna do their earnings. I'll double check Dole really quick. We were talking about that earlier. Let's see, are they gonna do or not earnings? I apologize. IPO. I don't know why I said that. IPO calendar. I think they said Dole. It's showing today on the one calendar. So I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it if it ends up IPOing today, and we won't. But so I'll try my best for tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, Corey, host of Pop the Chart, saying, "Yo, you were in the hood today, in the hood." Let's put it on. Let's put it on for the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. The Hood. It was the Hood special. The IPO. Alright, y'all. You have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, July 29th. I'll see you guys again right here on the Pop the Chart live stream. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and have a great day. Bye!